Get ready to fly. You see, guys, so I don't really have an intro, but I have a new title. So we're going to do that instead. Cool? Cool.
Sorry, Mr. Show Off. The last time we did a pod, this didn't exist.
A toy championship. Okay. To be fair, this is not an actual official replica. Not that they sell any, sadly. But like, hold up. They should sell these. Where's the lighting? Let me turn that down. Let me turn it to TNA colors. Bam. No, shablam. Oh, hell no. There you go. I'm trying to have it with this guy.
It's XC 2.0.
That's crazy. That's gonna be one of our topics. Welcome back, guys. Sorry, it's been we haven't been here in a minute. A hot minute.
It's his fault. It's his fault because I've actually been running DMO and rolling with an iron fist.
Okay, let's talk about DBMO wrestling, shall we? You want to tell them what you are today?
Shall we update these idiots? Oh, sorry, viewers. Sorry.
Let's talk about it. He is the Goldberg of pro wrestling and Hulk Hogan. Not only does he squash.
Sorry. This dude took a Twitch championship off a show that nobody watches, and while I got screwed out of my title, and now I'm getting my rematch while he's losing his matches.
Yes, I was champion at one point, and it was short than what
Tell me, viewers. I want you to comment. What is more relevant, the Cruiserweight Championship or the Twitch Championship? Basically, Demo's AEW Dark.
Well, our podcast is online. I would assume the Twitch title is more important right now.
But are you holding it?
Moving on.
Exactly.
This man is controversial, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because his rivalries have been with nothing but black wrestlers, and he squash matches them. He's literally Goldberg and Brock Lesnar and Hulk Hogan combined in one.
Smokey's always been better than you.
Anyways, guys, today we will be talking about a lot of things, and also you rock with the BMO drip. Shout out Adventure Time.
Yeah. Can I also point out that I should tell these viewers that I met Trent Seven the other week? Mustache, Mountain, Speedball, Mountain.
You can't say Speedball Mountain because, dude, I forgot to talk about this. The brutal attack that was bestowed upon Speedball Mike Bailey. Trent Seven.
I don't think he's even coming back. Apparently, he's leaving as well.
I think that's how they written him off because that was the last time I ever saw Mike Bailey, I believe.
Yeah. His contract apparently doesn't go out till February.
Rumor has it Mike Bailey's trying to go to AEW. Why?
Okay, so I'm while we talk about AEW, I'm gonna make a quick controversial opinion. I will keep it short because obviously this idiot doesn't know much about AEW and real wrestling. What? Sorry, joking.
What the?
Yeah, I'm not feeling AEW at the moment. I've been AEW ride or die from day one, and it was the first time I looked at last Wednesday's card and being like, yeah, no, I'm not feeling this. And I just feel like while it has stories, it's been lacking in the it's just been more like let's have good matches kind of feel. But it's a controversial opinion, it's an opinion at the end of the day. If you don't like it, shut the fuck up. Have your opinion for yourself. Goodbye.
Okay. Wow. What a way to start this. A lot of controversial stuff being said. I will say this. Wrestling this year has been crazy. And I've made a couple New Year's resolution last year. Last year I said I was going to be a pro wrestler. I didn't do that, but I came very close to it. I've achieved a lot this year talking with many wrestlers. I met a couple wrestlers too, had conversations, and interviewed a wrestler. So if anything, it's bittersweet.
AJ,
next year is my year.
No,
shut up. I'm not going to hear you brag about your stuff. No.
Listen. You talk about that, but my year in wrestling has been yours. Because I went to WrestleMania this year, I saw Cody finish his story, I saw an Avengers Endgame style battle live. By the way, the stuff you've done this year, did they ever get called the greatest 5 minutes in pro wrestling history? No. Were you there? No. I was all in. I saw Bryan Danielson, one of Bryan Danielson's last matches, as he won the last title he could ever win live. As we went, the final countdown.
You're right. It is the final countdown. Where is your boy now? Where is he? Where's your guy? Where is
Yeah,
he?
but my guy is Cody Rhodes right now, and he's still the champ.
Wow. My guy is obviously Nick Nemeth because he is the world champ of the wrestling company I watch. But like, you know what? Let's talk about that. Let's talk about everything that goes down. Yeah, the biggest one is the 10th year anniversary of the New Day. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about our favorite.
Oh, I can't wait for more years with the New Day, can't you?
Clearly, yeah. Yeah. An ugly turnout this turned up in. The
Can
New
I
Day has
say,
been
I said
having.
this to him off camera, that like I said this to multiple people. The last thing that everyone thought, okay, either Xavier's turning Kofi, or Kofi's turning Xavier, or he's gonna come in, save the day, and they're gonna be one big happy family again. Not for E to come in and they to turn on Big E. What the fuck?
They didn't need to bring Big E just to tear him down like that. That broke my heart genuinely. It broke my heart.
I'm sitting in my bed right here, watching it live, being like, wait, what?
No, Big E
What?
was like, "I'm going to be your manager," and I was like, "Oh my gosh!" There was just like, "Why now?" And I was like, "Oh my gosh!" I was like, "No."
I'm sorry, but like them just being harmful, like them being like, oh, why didn't you choose us? Why didn't you choose your normal line? The fact that you had to recover from a broken neck, because that's not something you can always walk from. I know
But
you have
no,
Sancho Edge.
no. Kurt
I know you have
Angle came
Edge.
back. Edge came back. He compared
Okay,
Big E.
okay. Can I make an argument though to them? If you're gonna mention about Edge, how long did it take Edge to recover from broken neck and come back
Exactly.
again?
10 years. They're tripping. They're mad tripping on E, bro. 10 years. 10. Are you kidding? What
And
Big E to
also,
come
can
back
I point
after
out
10 years?
that Kurt Angle was drugged up at that point when he had a broken neck.
I think I don't know. I don't know much about that actually. I can't really give an opinion on
I
that,
think
but
it was.
it might have been. I don't know. But no, let's since it's the 10th year anniversary, let's look at the positives of the New Day. It is 10 years. What was your favorite New Day moment?
Okay. I'm going to quickly make a controversial opinion because I will answer that in a second.
Okay.
It took me a while before I liked the New Day, and I'm talking even when they were popular.
Ooh, really? Okay.
I didn't get them, to be honest. Even like when people were like, "Oh my god, we love the New Day, blah 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 blah," I was just like, they're really annoying me. I've grown
That
over
was kind of their
time.
gimmick at first to annoy the crowd. Like when they were
Yeah,
heels,
no,
that
it's
was kind
just
of their goal. It did succeed
okay.
though.
So no. You can't forget the fact they started as faces and the crowd just hated on them, and then they turned heel, and then that's when it's like clicked, and everyone's like, "Oh, we love this now," and they turned faces, and they've been faces ever since until today.
Yeah, the crowd really did determine their fate because the story was, and I heard this on their podcast. Which, by the way, this upsets me because so the Spotify Wrapped came recently, and guess what was my number one listened podcast? It was indeed the New Day Pod. Like I would be at Texas Roadhouse and I would like do dishes and listen to them and their interesting conversations. It was my number
You're
one
gonna kill
listened
me
to
for
pod.
saying this. You're gonna kill me for saying this, but I have not listened to one episode of the New Day pod.
Well, you never liked them for a long time, so like that's kind of obvious.
Yeah, but I'm talking about even today, AJ.
Well, obviously, you go listen to the pod right after their issues. Imagine the
But
irony.
who would have thought back in 2019 after Kofi Mania where Kofi was like mega over. People wanted him to be world champion. Let's ignore the fact that he lost to Brock Lesnar in 9 seconds. Because let me give you a comeback. Kofi. If I want to make this, Chris Yim was saying like, "Oh, you fumbled Big E like you fumbled your Jamaican accent." But no, I got a better one for you. You fumbled Big E like you fumbled your WWE Championship where you lost to Brock Lesnar in 9 seconds.
To be fair, Kofi was trying to hit a finisher in the beginning of the match, which I don't blame him. It's Brock.
So AJ, I'm going to counter that because that's actually bullshit. Last time I checked, his finishers.
Trouble in Paradise, it got caught.
No, he didn't. Watch the match back. He literally leaped at him. The Trouble in Paradise requires a spin. He leaped forward like this.
Nah, I gotta rewatch that. I thought it was for Trouble in Paradise. It's been a while since I watched that, because why would you watch that again, genuinely?
AJ, look it up now. I'm telling you.
No, we're not doing this. I had enough of you being the ultimate heel and shit like that. You're the Brian Myers of pro wrestling. Get out of here.
AJ, I remember it to this day because I remember being super pissed when that happened. I was like, did they just bury Kofi in 9 seconds over this guy who's had months of WWE Championship?
Nah, but when I saw that tweet on which we'll get to Big E's girlfriend in a minute. When I saw that tweet on Kofi Kingston drop Big E like he dropped his Jamaican accent was wild. I laughed my ass off. I was like, damn.
On a quick note about New Day, is it weird if you really think about it that both Big E and Kofi Kingston's WWE title reigns both ended with Brock Lesnar taking off them?
Yeah, okay. Imagine Woods, King of the Ring, get squashed by Roman. That's crazy.
Xavier Woods finally wins the world title, and then Brock Lesnar music hits.
Done. Dun. You what? Okay, can I make
an argument? I gotta finish the quest. I gotta take the title off all the New Day.
All right, well, can I make an argument real quick? So they're saying, "Oh, Woods has a big world champion. He should be world champion." Dude was King of the Ring. That's just as prestigious. But I have an interesting question here. What the heck?
Sorry. You all right?
No, sorry. No, that caught me off guard.
No, I forgot to actually answer a quick question, which you asked about the favorite New Day moments. My favorite New Day moment is Kofi Mania.
Oh, finally, you coming up with something. But anyways,
it's true. I remember that because I remember the Elimination Chamber where I was like, that day. Go on.
Gunther had a world title shot when he won King of the Ring, right? Why didn't Woods? Where was Woods' opportunity, huh? Where was it?
Can I point that out? Can I point out that he was feuding Roman and Roman took his crown and destroyed it?
Yeah.
But also that was Vince's era where like you would have Roman getting fed dog food.
Interesting.
I'm just saying.
So my favorite New Day moment was when they did that interview with Michael Cole. It was so random and ridiculous with the pan and hey, what's up, New Day? Just giving Michael Cole a headache, bro. That was funny. Now, if we're talking about matches, definitely
What year was this? What year was this?
I couldn't tell you, dude, but it was, just look it up later. The New Day, Michael Cole. They're all like wearing red. They're just annoying the crap out of Michael Cole. That's when they were feuding with the Dudley boys. Yeah.
I got another favorite New Day moment, and because it was just it's not really to do with them, but like because they kind of announced it. But like the moment was so cool because it does technically involve them when they came out of WrestleMania 33 to announce the Hardys' return to be in the Fatal 4-Way ladder match.
Okay, that's just the favorite moment around the New Day. That's not even a big dub. You could
still count it.
To be fair, I chose the promo.
Wait. I also got another. The entire Usos New Day rivalry.
Yes, I was just about to say that. Yeah, that was a good one for sure. Another moment was their WrestleMania entrance when they come up in that giant cereal box of Bootios. I was like, yo, that's awesome. Not many wrestlers could say they've done that. And that and that gear was just awesome too, man. That was great.
For real.
I like Kofi Kingston's honorable mention. I like Kofi Kingston's Green Lantern gear. That was sick. I love this gear. That was my favorite gear when they were like dressed up as the lanterns and whatnot.
I can't lie though. Like I feel it feels weird the New Day are heels because it is confirmed like they're heels now, and it feels weird because like they've been faces for 10 years. Like I'm also interested to see where they're going to take these heel characters. Like I'm thinking about like what do you call yourself the New Way? Because I've seen a lot of jokes about that way.
Imagine, but there has been talks though of a third person possibly joining.
Odyssey Jones bringing back what?
Oh yeah, he's an ultimate heel for sure. No, people point to Wesley, and I'm thinking, I'm like, well, it has to be an NXT guy, right? Because I realistically on Raw, I don't see anyone, but it could be someone from NXT. Wesley could very much because he did betray his trio, the Rascals from TNA.
I have a crazy suggestion.
Okay.
I remember reading it somewhere, and I might be joking because it might not even work. Obafemi.
But what's the motive, though? What's the motive?
Fuck it. No, I'm joking.
I feel like he should be a single.
Hold on. I just realized that I just thought of another topic that we should also ask. It goes away from New Day now, but unless you want to say anything about New Day before I change it.
I mean, I guess. I mean, one more thing would be like, when Wesley betrayed the Rascals, I mean, makes sense betray a trio for another trio. That'd be insane. And then Big E could go to the Rascals if they're still doing that TNA thing.
I haven't seen TNA people lately. Have you seen SmackDown where apparently Carmelo might be challenging a new superstar?
Yo, it's crazy. Ellsworth? Yeah, yo. My first ever wrestler I interviewed, James Ellsworth, shout out. Ellsworth and Carmelo. Dude, okay. It might not even be for wrestling. Can you imagine? Because Ellsworth brought this up to you. Okay, so Ellsworth was like, "Oh, what if I did something with Tiffany Stratton?" And I'm like, "Yo, that actually would be." I could see that. Ellsworth could be like Melo's manager or something, or like hype man. Because Ellsworth, he said he wanted to go back to WWE.
Melo's fine on his own. See, I would also suggest what that trick, because then like I would have Trick drop it to Oba, the title.
I mean, that would be a good one. It would bring their old feud back. They had a good feud. Like Melo and Trick, they had a great feud. I will say
Encounter live.
Now, if I had to guess, it has to be someone from NXT. Clearly, they're trying to like make NXT this big thing. Otherwise, why else would they do a combination with them and TNA, right?
I might got a crazy prediction because it's an AEW guy, but given he left his contract's up, he's not on the roster, so he's left AEW now. I don't know if you know him. He was in TNA. Pentagon Jr. because he's been rumored to sign WWE, and he went to AAA and say he's looking for new career decisions. So
okay, AEW kind of screwed him with the contract. His contract was going to end, and they're like, "Oh no, you're injured."
No. It was Ray Phoenix. Because Ray Phoenix like had injury time, so Tony Khan was like, "No, I'm not going to let you go. Your contracts." Apparently, I don't say anything because it's just rumors at the end of the day, and like he had injury time, and then he goes out and tweet like about inhumane environment, and I'm like, and then people are like, "Oh, he doesn't respect it." He's like, "Oh, you got these titles," and it's like, but we're not backstage. How do we know what happened? Clearly, something happened where we don't know of, and then we probably won't know of. And like it starts, the Lucha Bros are fucking amazing, and I think, to be fair though, I would make the argument they have done everything in AEW. It is good for them to move on.
Yeah, I do.
won AEW tag titles. They won the Ring One tag titles. Gone.
I do agree, but now that we're on the SmackDown topic, Kevin Owens, is he right or is he in the wrong? Let's talk about that because it's a bit controversial. As much as I like Cody Rhodes, I'm on Kevin's side. Everything Kevin has said, I completely agree with. Because the Bloodline had tried to end his career how many times now? And then Cody teamed with them.
I get what you're saying.
Cody wasn't there that night. No. The Royal Rumble, when Kevin Owens was getting his ass beat, guess who was in the building and didn't help him? Cody Rhodes. What the hell? And but yet Owens was there to help Cody before, but Cody didn't help Owens? Like, what the heck?
Yeah, so can I also retreat that statement? If you go back into that entire storyline when Cody was trying to get Kevin to unite with Sami back at WrestleMania 39, he said he wants to do this alone. He wanted to fight the Bloodline alone.
Yeah, now he decides to join forces all of a sudden. That's dumb. And I'm also on Seth Rollins' side on that issue too.
I mean, look, Cody had his reasons, and it's not perfect, but it was what's the lesser of two evils? You either have Solo Sikoa or Roman Reigns, and Solo Sikoa has Jacob Fatu.
Solo, I love you. The biggest gooner I've ever seen on TV, bro. The biggest.
Yeah, but he's the most dangerous motherfucker. That dude is dude. At Survivor Series War Games, he took a bulldog to a toolbox and got right back up.
Yeah, that was a bit insane, I will be honest.
That's when I was like, oh, fuck. Uh-oh.
I forgot to add this to the list, but Shinsuke Nakamura, now that we're on the SmackDown topic.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm sorry, but his new gimmick is the coolest shit I've seen they do with Shinsuke in the longest time.
Now, this is a bit controversial about dropping the belt to Nakamura immediately. It's like a mix. It was a long time coming from the win the singles title, but it felt short, people would say. It's like long but short. What do you think? You think he should have won the belt this soon, or?
Here's my argument, because I'm cool with it, but I was also at the same time being like, LA Knight didn't have a long reign, but then I also made a counter argument to be like, I don't like LA Knight lost it that soon, but how do you have this new Shinsuke character to make him lose to LA Knight?
Right? Yeah, I mean, just shows a huge comeback. I was expecting this long-term story feud, but no, I think they're doing big things with LA because he recently got jumped by the Bloodline. And I don't think he's going to let that slide. Let's be real. LA Knight will not.
Yeah, no. Can I also point out, don't you agree that the new Shinsuke theme is a banger?
I mean, yeah, I only heard it a few times, so I guess I just gotta wait for it to sink in. But it's definitely good. I think he should have came back with the lyrics. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I think this works for what he's trying to go for this time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, more slow, diabolical, cynical.
It's not going to be like the sing along they used to do.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. What do you think
the Bloodline is going to go? What do you think the Bloodline is going to go next? Because Solo still has the Ulafala, and Roman clearly still wants that, so they're going to do Roman versus Solo.
I think they're going to save that for Mania, honestly. Because why build this up for?
Maybe.
If it's not for an event picture?
Or you do Roman versus Punk.
For what? They literally there's no motive. There's no motive at all. It should be Solo Roman for the
Heyman, Paul Heyman, the favor that Paul owes Punk, the promo they set up, the War Games tension, and you could do much more until Mania.
But they're doing Seth and Punk. Dude, I'd rather see. Here's what I'm thinking. All right, I think WrestleMania in a ladder match, Roman Solo, the Ulufala hangs up. You have to reach for that honor and you know what I mean? Just grab that shit. and they're the tribal chief. End of story. I think that would be so sick. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because why
I
build
just
up
don't know
this
if people
faction just
want.
for nothing?
Don't know. It's like, do you want to keep the Bloodline versus Bloodline story going to WrestleMania also?
Well, do a
Because
couple pauses.
I would argue that because I know I read somewhere that they're planning to keep the Bloodline together to at least Royal Rumble.
Think of
So
Royal Rumble.
we're getting more stuff for them. Go on.
Yeah, people also want Jacob to be his own thing too, so I can see that.
Yeah, but let's be real. If Jacob gets Solo, then he's world champion as soon as he steps out. Wow, Solo's to go. Everyone's fucked.
Yeah, I am interested to see. SmackDown is my favorite show of WWE, so I would definitely be tuning in and watching on that. But back to the topic, I can't help but
Yeah,
to
I was
think
gonna ask.
that was Kevin Owens right? I think yes. What do you think? And tell me why exactly you think.
See, this is why I like the feuds and the heel turns, where it feels justified, where you can see both sides of the argument. If you look at Kevin Owens or like Drew McIntyre or New Day in a way, like everyone has a heel turn where it's like has a logical path to it, where it's like, okay, I can kind of see why they turn heel, but also it was still a bit fucked. Because like Kevin should talk to Cody, not beat him up. He's like he's being a
Yeah,
bit
there could be a
overreacting.
better way. I guess you're right. Yeah, that was a big just hitting Randy Orton with a banned move from WWE is wild. Randy didn't do anything.
And this is over. This is over. Kevin accidentally hitting Randy first.
Yeah, dude, I don't know.
Don't
I
know because
see Cody
people
deserves it,
want.
but Randy
I,
didn't.
yeah. So I'm mixed. I get both arguments. You know what I mean?
Which one you lean more into?
I don't
You
know.
lean into
I actually
Cody or
don't know.
Kevin? You're a big Cody guy,
I mean, Cody ain't going to be biased because I followed his entire journey since I've watched him win the title live.
I could
You know
make
what
the
I
same
mean?
argument with Kevin Owens. Because like I said, I started watching wrestling late, and I was watching more of Kevin Owens than Cody. No hate to Cody. I love Cody. He's one of my favorite champions right now. You know.
I love Kevin because I remember like watching him come to NXT and like one of my first few early like watching NXT was like when he threw Sami Zayn to the ground and turned on him.
Right. Yeah. 100%.
Yeah. I'll leave it to middle. What other topics we got? Top
Okay.
three.
Well,
Top favorite
let's talk.
promos.
Yeah, we could do that one right now. Why not? Favorite promo of the year. What is that one promo that's on your mind that you've been thinking about? Sometimes you would like replay it over and over again because it was so good. What was yours? I got a
Okay,
few,
I
but
know this
one.
immediately. And I know it's technically a vignette, but like it's still promo because they are cutting it. The Roman Cody before Bad Blood vignette.
That one was cinema, man. I'll admit that's a good one. I love that one. It was very cinematic. I think that was the first cinematic promo we've seen this year, if I'm not mistaken. That cut so deep
When
that you're
when
deep.
when I sit there and like be like get literal chills because obviously like I'm not going to mention the fact that I was WrestleMania, but like seeing that and then like seeing this is like I've followed this entire Bloodline stuff. I followed the entire Roman Cody stuff. And it's just like holy shit. And it's like a lot of it made sense. Every line had meaning. Like and none of it felt out of place in a sense.
Okay, so I got
And
WWE.
then the end, you're in my way in life is fucking cold. Go on.
That was cold. That was cold. Yes, sir. It was cold. I got the WWE one myself, but an honorable mention, the TNA one. That really was. It was like good, but for dumb reasons. My favorite WWE promo of the year, in my opinion. I'm trying to think right now. I have a few, but I'm trying to think what was the one that stuck out to me the most. Um, I don't know. I thought it was kind of. Let me think. There's a couple Finn Balor ones that stick out to me, but Drew McIntyre, any promo from Drew McIntyre for sure, because he has a reason for everything. He has a motive. It's that, but the first thing that pops to mind is when it's a Grayson Waller effect with Cody Rhodes. They're doing all these. He made a completion of Kevin Owens betraying his friends. That was funny. That was it was good.
Given also what happens as well.
They did the exact date. They did everything. That was my favorite promo from WWE this year. Honorable mention, a TNA one, was when Frankie Kazarian, it was a Halloween episode, he showed up dressed up as Joe Hendry.
Oh, yeah, I remember seeing that.
You seen it? You
Yeah,
gotta look it up.
I've seen clips on Instagram.
It was so
No, I know,
funny.
I've seen clips on, like...
It was so funny, dude. Like, he was doing the stomp wrong. He was doing the hand waves wrong. He was like, he missed the spin. He did all this on purpose, dude, just to get in Joe Hendry's head. And I'm like, dude, that was.
I'm gonna also put an honorable...
Go ahead.
Sorry, I'm gonna put also an honorable mention. This isn't necessarily a promo, but like all the promos that led up to the Roman Rock Steph Cody feud were like gold, especially when like that promo like Rock cut when he was like making Cody bleed at the truck.
Okay, I could agree with that. Real quick, just left the brain. All right. Oh wait, never mind. Okay, sorry about that. No, one more thing on that Frankie Kazarian Joe Hendry promo. That fake Scottish accent, dude, that was hilarious. Let me do it real quick. When I lost the championship at Painful Glory, I failed to beat the. I can't do it. The way he did it was so diabolical. It was hilarious. But yeah, shout out to Frankie Kazarian. But yeah, as far as promo of the year goes, what's up?
Gone. It was a different topic. Gone.
As far as promos of the year goes, definitely the vignette with Cody and the Grayson Waller effect for me, at least.
Yeah. Like, there's so many good things happening this year. I can't lie. Anyway. All right. Since we're on it, top 3 favorite matches of this year.
Well, I had down top 3 matches in general, but like, I mean, if you have one this year, sure, go for it.
You know what I'm going to put for number 1 of this year.
Well, obviously. In fact, it might be on my list too, actually. We might be thinking the same thing.
My favorite match of all time was Jimmy Uso versus Jey Uso.
Okay, never mind. That threw me off. I thought you were about to say Cody Roman WrestleMania. I was like, oh, that's mine too. But damn.
Yeah, no, obviously it was. AJ, of course it was. I was trolling you.
I was thinking of like, you got me good. I'm over here thinking like, oh, he's going to say Cody Roman. I would totally agree with you on that. But go on. Tell your top 3 favorite matches of all time.
I will quickly say something about Cody Roman. It's like that genuinely. I think I keep looking back at that match and being like, I genuinely think when the Undertaker gong hit, I had an out of body experience because that's how hard I freaked out.
In an interview recently, Cody Rhodes said, "Sorry, Cody Rhodes said the Undertaker winked at him, and the lights just shut off as soon as he winked at him."
So so I watched that, and you actually can see when he like turns and winks.
It was so awesome, dude. Like the Undertaker's awesome. But go on,
dude. Like legitimately, I've never experienced a moment in my life where like an unexpected appearance I've seen live makes me literally go, literally shake. Okay, but number 1 favorite match of this year of all time is Cody vs Roman. Because that is the greatest thing I've ever seen live, and I don't care. It is the greatest 8 minutes of pro wrestling history. Avengers Endgame WWE style. Number 2, CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre Hell in a Cell.
Ooh.
And number 3, that's a good match. I was struggling with these.
Let's do top 3 matches of this year and top 3 matches in general. And let me explain to the viewers what do I mean by great match. We're not just talking about match. We're talking about storyline and match. We're talking all in one. Go on.
Okay, I'm gonna say this because technically it is a good match, but also just because the crowd was fucking goated. Cody versus AJ Styles Backlash 2024.
I like that one. Yeah, that was good.
But if I'm only say this, in terms of the best crowd this year, in my opinion, was France. They did things that like you've never seen before, and like they were the loudest crowd I've ever fucking seen.
No, that was my favorite pay-per-view of the year for sure.
God. All right, your top 3 matches.
All right. Well, you want to do top? You want like? Well, let's do this year first. Then we're going to say in general.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying because I did this year, so you do this year for you,
Okay, yeah,
and then we do it all time. And I go.
I bet my top 3 matches this year. I'm going to say obviously I'm more TNA biased, but I got good few from WWE. Obviously, one Cody Roman, WrestleMania, 40. That was a great one, dude. That's my number one. Because I was watching it with my little brother, we got literal chills throughout that match. We're like, oh my gosh, there's so much moments. Let me think
Dude,
of.
imagine being in a crowd though. I know I keep rubbing that in your face, but like, imagine being in that crowd. Like that's something I legit pinch myself over.
Another one that comes to mind. We're talking about
Anyway,
storyline and rivalry. It was also AJ and Cody in that I Quit match. Dude, the build-up was great from the match before previously. It was just great, man.
The fake retirement.
It was a good match. I'm going to say one for TNA as well. The one with Josh Alexander and Steve Macklin recently at Turning Point. That was like the build-up was crazy. Macklin going into his like military core, putting that war face paint on. It was insane, bro.
I can't
But
lie.
honorable mention to the match.
I've seen that promo Steve Macklin.
Wait, what are your thoughts
I've seen
on
that promo Steve Macklin did, where it's like they did about the PTSD stuff, and I was like, dang, that's really cool.
Exactly. They're building Steve Macklin up, which I think he could be the next big star if they do this right. Like I love Steve Macklin, man. Like when he was in WWE, I didn't even knew much about him. I was like, oh, he's just there. But TNA really did a good job with Steve.
Sorry to keep interrupting. It's just like sometimes things come to me.
Nah, but another moment, honorable mention. Shout out Spitfire, my favorite women's tag team of all time. While I was there live at Victory Road to witness them win the titles over here, hyping win a title, because this match was an all for nothing match. Meaning, like, if they don't win their titles back, they're done. They're out of TNA. It's over. All was on the line, not just the titles. And they beat Militia.
I'm gonna also. Sorry, I'm trying not to interrupt this, so I have my hand up like a school kid. I also have an honorable mention. Bryan Danielson versus Swerve Strickland all in this year.
I'll admit I'm not an AEW fan, but that was one heck of a moment. I'll agree with you on that. So, yeah, this year's been great for wrestling. TNA's comeback was this year, and I will say I'm very proud of how far they came. The crowds have been crazy. They've been selling out stadiums, not stadiums, but selling out arena, their places. Sold out crowds aren't easy. Let's say that. And I'm very happy to announce I haven't posted my Victory Road journey vlog yet, but I will soon. You will get a vlog on that. By next month, I should say this. I'm going to be doing a Saturday night main event. Yes, the rebrand is coming to San Antonio, and I will be watching it. Also, TNA is going to have its first live episodes also in San Antonio. So 3 whole days of wrestling for your boy. It's going to be great. But yeah, let's talk about top 3 favorite matches, storylines of all time. All time. We're going all time. Pressure's on you, bro.
Okay. I know I'm gonna break the wall in sense of this again, but Cody Roman's still on that list for me.
Okay.
This year.
Oh, all time, man.
Cody Roman Seth. That feud.
Roman Seth too, okay.
No. I was saying the tag match also. Like I was including that in general feud.
Well, isn't that like one whole storyline combined together, technically?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's all one. So I include both both the tag match and the Cody Roman.
I guess we'll count it, yeah. So 2 from this year. Wow.
But it's only one. It's only one. That's my first one. That's my first one.
Okay, good. We'll count it. We'll count it.
CM Punk, John Cena, Money in Bank 2011.
Okay, I did see that.
Taker and Michaels, WrestleMania 28. No, Taker Michaels, Taker on Triple H and Michaels.
Wow.
Those are valid
ones. I like those. I can't argue with that. I like those, yeah.
And I will forever hate WWE during the last time ever between Triple H and Undertaker in 2018.
Imagine. All right, I guess it's my turn. Man, I got a lot of pressure on me because I watch TNA and WWE actively. Man. Damn. Of all time, first, number 1 comes to mind is definitely like when I think of storyline and match, it's something I would willingly look back on. It's not just like, oh, that was a good moment, and I'll talk about it again. Cody Roman 40, definitely that buildup was insane. When they made The Rock heel, I was like, yo, that's nuts. So number 1 is that.
I'm gonna make a controversial opinion. The final boss Rock is better than any other Rock.
It's not controversial, dude. I agree with you. I 100% agree with you. You got me on that. I agree with you. Another one that sticks to mind is SummerSlam, like 20. What was it? It wasn't. It was like not when Finn Balor was the first Universal Champion, but when Finn Balor was facing Seth Rollins for the World Heavyweight title. The build up to it was great. Would I've wanted Finn Balor
was there for the first match? Sorry.
Whatever.
When he was going up a Seth and was going for this title, right?
Was it 2022 or was it 2023? I'm trying to remember.
Sorry. The first bout was in Money in Bank London, where it was 2023.
Yeah, I'm talking about their SummerSlam match because here's what I liked.
That was 2023 also because it was the follow-up from the Money in Bank 2023 match.
Finn Balor is so persistent, which I really love. Like, I'm glad he's going to be the locker room leader. That's going to be great. I think he deserves it, man. I think he deserves that.
He should win this title eventually. He should win the title eventually. This one here.
You know what? I'm gonna say this right now. The day he wins that title, I'm buying that replica title, and I'm getting the Finn Balor.
He won't be beating. He won't be beating Gunther at Saturday Night's main event, but it will happen one day.
It will happen one day, but that's not obviously. Damian Priest is gonna be like, like title for title over here. Real quick. The build up to it. I would say Money in the Bank was a good match, but for some reason I latch on more to like Finn Balor versus Seth SummerSlam 2022. I'm gonna just say 2022. Watch me get fact checked later. It's bound to happen.
That's fair.
Yeah,
because the best match in my opinion in Money in the Bank was the Bloodline Civil War.
All right, but so that's number 2 for me. Finn and Seth going at it for the world title. Finn Balor with the 7 on his shoulder, or yeah, and dude, that was just so cool. You know, the match was great. How Seth Rollins entered in the same gear when he injured Finn Balor. That's diabolical. And they had a good match. It was a good technician match. Always love a good technician match. One more match I have of all time was This is the old one. Frankie, brain fart. It was Christopher Daniels, AJ Styles, in an I Quit match at I believe it was at Bound for Glory.
Oh yeah.
I think it was at Bound for Glory, but they had this cool I Quit match. The promos leading up to it, man, they were talking about like Daniels was talking about his family. Oh, it was just so brutal. AJ and Christopher Daniels, man, dude, watch any TNA Christopher Daniels or AJ Styles match. It's great, man, especially the early years. But that's definitely.
Oh no, I remember watching it back in the day. I remember that. I remember when like was that the one where it's like they had the last match and like Christopher Daniels beat AJ Styles with a Styles Clash.
Yeah, honorable mention real quick would be this it was like I believe Destination X in TNA. It was this fatal four-way between Shannon Moore, Amazing Red, Alex Shelley, and Robbie E. It was a four-way for the X that when they had to climb up to get that X, right? Definitely that. I'm sorry about this. I'll let you do another one. One more mention. Brian Kenrick versus Doug Williams, also at Destination X for the X Division title. Two technicians. Submission or grab the belt. I love those rules. All right, you could name one more. I did four. My bad. Two TNA, two WWE ones. Valid. Your turn.
Yeah, it made me think. What? Switch on four. Ignore
that. My bad, y'all. You could slow it down if y'all want to see my stuff, but yeah, go on.
the Bloodline Civil War for Money in Bank.
You have a lot of recent ones, I mean, you had good blast from the past, but hey, I'll give you that. It means wrestling's been cooking lately.
Brock versus Cena WrestleMania 28. I remember being solely my childhood, so that's also another one.
That is a good one.
But the WrestleMania 29 match didn't happen, but because it's a once in a lifetime.
Okay.
There's so many. It's kind of hard.
So you can't come up with one? But I mean, Money in the Bank was cool. I get it. I mean,
all right. I was there for it, so it's also biased.
So let's talk about this mysterious debut.
Punk and Rollins. Yeah, 23. Who do you think it is? Because I have no fucking clue, to be honest. 23. If people didn't hear that, by the way.
Lovely. So TNA has recently had this like mysterious number 23. And me as a TNA fan, I don't know what that means. I asked my friends, they also don't know what this means. Is it a debut? Is it a return? What do you think this cryptic 20? It might be a tag team because this was PCO and Sami Callihan. They got hit with this cryptic message on 23. Like I looked up the date 23, see if that would be it. Dude, there's no TNA event happening on the 23rd. Nothing, not even a regular episode. So it's not date. It's either a tag team, a person.
It could be Goldberg.
How does he align with 23?
Imagine it was Goldberg.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
I'm just saying instead of being annoying.
What do you think aligns with 23? What is this message? Is it a return or a debut? What do you think?
No. Debut.
All right. I'm going to predict it's a return.
I'm just going instinct. I don't have reason.
It might be a debut because, well, let's think. Baron Corbin's off the cards recently. I don't know. That'd be big.
He can come back. He can go TNA.
I think Baron Corbin would have a couple good feuds in TNA. Like, I'd love to see Baron Corbin, Josh Alexander go at it. Baron Corbin and Steve Macklin. But that's the
running out
thing.
matches.
It has to be a tag team because it's both PCO and Sami Callihan. So it couldn't be Baron Corbin. It couldn't be.
Also, can I ask about Baron Corbin's tag partner, Apollo Crews? What the fuck are they doing with him?
No, I'm genuinely disappointed. I lost hype for Apollo ever since they built him up in NXT great, where he was in his diner and he's like doing these promos with the notes, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I love this because it's so relatable. All of a sudden, they draft him back and they're doing nothing with him.
And now he was like a body to get the. He was a body. He was a body to get destroyed by the new bloodline.
He's basically just a guy to elevate others, but he's built like a star, dude. Have him do something good. Like, this is the problem. They did nothing with him and Baron Corbin, which I would have been okay to see them have a short tag team run. I would have been cool with it. But they haven't really been doing much with that, you know?
Yeah, because I feel like they put them together because they had nothing to do with them.
That I hate to think like that, but yes, it felt like that. But speaking of SmackDown, we talked about SmackDown a lot.
And I think this is what I've argued before. Quickly. I want to make a point. Sorry. I'm sorry. I think they did that to Corbin just to wait out his contract to release him.
Likely.
That's my opinion. They did that to Dijak. I'm just saying.
I actually like Dijak's character before he got.
You can speak.
All right, whatever. Let's talk about who attacked Jade Cargill. Who did it? Was it Naomi? I got a prediction.
Bianca Belair.
The topic gets bring up. Naomi likes to branch off the topic. She's like, "Oh, let's talk about this instead." Either that or Bianca Belair, but Bianca has no motive aside from, "Oh, I want to be the ST again." Likely, it's either Bianca or Naomi. It has to be. Like, what do you think?
Bianca.
Really?
There's more money in a feud between Bianca and Jade.
I think Naomi could do a nice feud with Jade.
Yeah, but they're always looking money, not.
Hey, triple threat.
Mia, it's an interesting story. Maybe.
Did you just say Cesaro attacked Jade Cargill?
The Death Riders came in and attacked Jade Cargill.
Why the fuck? Is that what you said? There's no way that's what you said. Can you say that again?
No.
Jade Cargill into the car.
No, because Jacob Fatu did it.
Oh, that's even more messed up. Solo, I love you.
I mean, did you see her leg? It was like twisted.
I would believe that would happen, but
Solo was the women's division.
I see that more happening to Naomi. Naomi's actually married to Jimmy, and then they're like, "You know what? Bet we feel unhinged. The Netflix era is coming. It's going to happen. Naomi, get out of SmackDown. Yeah. The bloodline is after everyone."
No, imagine this. Solo goes up to Naomi and is like, "I know you married to Jimmy, but I had the better Riz. Why don't you dump him and cheat on me?"
Someone would spike.
No.
No.
To be fair, Jimmy did break his toe though. He did break his toe. He can't do anything
about it. He can't do nothing about it. Now, I will say this.
Idiot jumping off the cage.
Dude, that was insane. What else we got here, though? Let's talk about next year, right? John Cena's upcoming farewell tour. That's right. John Cena last year. What's your predictions for this farewell?
Here's the question. Who? By the way, I'm acknowledging Roman. By the way, and who do we think is John Cena's final opponent?
It's obviously going to be Cody Rhodes. It's obvious. It's obvious. They don't need.
I think it's gonna be R-Truth. I think it's gonna be R-Truth.
I would love to see that more than. Well, no, I do and I don't. I don't know.
I'm joking.
No, because R-Truth is a hero,
R-Truth turns on him. It's like, you hero.
That's crazy. I love R-Truth.
I want to see a John Cena Gunther match show. I want to see John Cena versus Gunther match.
Yeah, but you think that should be the last?
And I think it can happen next year. Yeah, but then I could argue that they could do John Cena versus Randy Orton.
Okay. Obviously,
so
the last match has to. I think it should elevate someone. Like, have Cena win his last match.
They did that the way to the sky. Whoa, so elevated.
But like, I think his last match. As much as I hate to say it, I think it should be against Cody. It should be because Cody has aligned himself with so many legends. It would make sense, in WWE side. It's going to happen. It's going to be.
I do agree. Jokes aside,
it's not a prediction. It's a spoiler.
Yeah. Just it's what it is.
You predict any championships of Cena winning next year?
Maybe it should be against Goldberg because it is his last match too.
No, that'll be a waste of a match, bro. Don't do that.
They should do John Cena vs Goldberg one time. Fuck
no. You know what? If I had to make a prediction for Cena's next
5 years to do.
I have 2 predictions, and they're both having to do with titles.
Yeah.
You have to. You call yourself the GOAT. Respectfully, you have to win every title. Have him win the IC title and be a Grand Slam champion. Just saying. I don't know. I'm more lenient to him being Grand Slam.
Not only do that, but also. Yeah, but I also said I've made this prediction before that John Cena should end his career breaking Ric Flair's record.
I mean, it's a whole.
I genuinely do think that. I know, but that's by the end. He challenges Cody, and I'm sorry, Cody, I love you, but John Cena beats Cody.
You know, Cody Rhodes isn't going to take a pin. I'm sorry, you heard me. He is not going to take a pin, bro. He won't. It's not on him. It's WWE how they book him.
You sure he's not? He's not Roman Reigns, AJ. He's not Roman Reigns.
Sorry,
he lost the solo Money in the Bank. So, also stop acknowledging Solo, AJ. I know you're a big Solo fan.
Yeah, I'm kidding. No, I'm not. He has funny moments though. Well,
What's the matches you want to see with John Cena next year?
You know what? I'm gonna come up with 5. Nah, 3. We'll shorten it. Definitely want to see Cody. No. Cena and LA Knight. Because the promos will go insane. Definitely Cody and Cena. Gunther and Cena. There you go.
Cena Roman 3. No,
that's
wait. No, I can't lie. Cena and Jacob Fatu.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, I just genuinely want to see how Cena tackles him down. Go on.
Cena and Joe Hendry. Is that likely? But
he's not even signed to WWE.
Not yet. He's leaving TNA soon. Rumors has it.
We don't know that until news confirmation. He might resign. He might even go to AEW.
I'd like to see though. Like, just imagine, you know.
I don't know. Maybe he'll go to NXT. He won't be facing John Cena.
Just give it time, bro. Joe Hendry is
Braun Breaker versus John Cena.
Kevin Owens and Cena would be good.
They haven't had a match since 2015. I don't think they ever faced since.
I still think it's Cook.
Yeah.
I still think it'll Cook.
Oh my god, is that a ghost there?
Huh?
There's a ghost behind you, AJ.
Who's behind me?
In the doorway. A ghost.
Ghost. Where?
Ghost. In a door crack. I can see it right now. It's.
Oh, look, the ultimate heel himself. Damn. All right.
You look. Give me a shot now.
Whatever.
Go on.
Okay, there's this funny deadline moment that happened recently I'd like to talk about. Ethan Page, when he was in the pod, I kid you not, of all pods, dude was next to one that the kid held. Let me pull it up right now. And I quote, okay, all right.
He was also trapped by every family.
Ego sucks. He was trapped in there. He was all like whatever. That's funny. Can you imagine that being a fan and you had, oh, this wrestler sucks, so you're right next to him this whole time, and he has to witness that? That's hilarious.
Ethan Page should also have a. Yeah, Ethan Page should have a longer title reign. I say that now.
I think he should have too. I really latched on more to Ethan Page, but I actually latched on more to. It's controversial. I'm both. I really think Trick Williams is the face of NXT right now. How popular he is, but when he does leave, I think it should go back to Ethan Page. I think Ethan Page did pretty good with the old title. You know. Now let's talk about funny reactions real quick.
No, I think it should go to Ridge Holland. He's well beloved by the fans, Ridge Holland. Don't you agree? He didn't chase you.
Ooh. Get that out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here with that.
Did you dead ass think that Ridge Holland was gonna end chase you?
You're British biased, dude. You're British biased.
But did you actually think Ridge Holland was gonna actually beat Andre Chase?
I did not, but at this because I was thinking like, oh, the Chase U storyline has been going on for a hot minute. I went no. I haven't really gotten into the storyline that much. I'll be real. I do like Andre Chase as a person.
I don't like the gimmick personally.
Exactly. It was like.
Sorry, like Andre Chase. I did meet you. Go on.
Let's talk about Seth Rollins. Every time CM Punk and Seth Rollins, right? I'm starting to be a CM Punk guy. Granted, guys, I started watching wrestling 2017, so he's building on me like very good right now. Dude, every time CM Punk cuts a promo, he gets interrupted by Seth. He has the interaction like, "Oh my gosh," or you know what I mean? He's like so bothered. It's hilarious. He's like, I don't even think about you at all, bro. Like, what the heck? Why are you here?
No, that entire promo they did though. Actually cooked recently.
It did, yeah. Like, dude, it was so funny. It was like that.
No, but did you love that Seth Rollins and Sami? Did you love that Sami Zayn and Seth Rollins exchange where like Sami was like, "Oh no, you created the monster by standing back in the chair," and then Seth Rollins was like, "No, you did that too also." So it's like you have been as much as I do.
Especially at the end, dude. I was so happy when Drew McIntyre came back, kicked the crap out of Sami. I think we're going to be seeing Drew McIntyre feud with the Bloodline again. That's crazy. Drew laid him out. It was cold-hearted. Now let's talk about.
Well, technically, we have Drew feuding the Bloodline because Solo was already one that cost him the WWE title at Clash at Castle. You know what I mean?
Well, we'll figure out Drew's motive on tomorrow. But let's talk about NXT 2.0 strangest gimmicks. Now, you never watched this, which is perfect for this. I've actually watched the whole thing of NXT 2.0. And I'm going to tell you what these gimmicks are, and you tell me your instant reaction. This is funny.
I know bits of it. I remember seeing this. Because I stuck through NXT Black and Gold, even when it was going a bit downhill. And then I saw the new NXT brand, I was like, oh no. I'm done with this.
So NXT, they rebranded. So I think it's about time we talk about the worst moment of NXT. So let's do it. Let's talk about the strangest
rainbow colors.
All right. Now, the quote strangest, not the worst gimmicks, but strangest gimmicks. Let's talk about if they worked or if they didn't work. Tony D'Angelo, Mafia Boss. What are your thoughts on that?
Worked 100%. I love his gimmick. I love his vignettes.
Same. I hope they keep the vignettes for when he does go to the main roster. I hope they keep.
Oh, I can't wait. Those feuds will cook, man. Out of the few times I watched NXT, he's one of my favorites.
100%. And he is the current North American champion, I believe. Yes. I love this new NXT, and I think they're doing great fit. But do you think his gimmick will go main roster? That's what we're going to determine. Does this gimmick go for main roster? Yes.
Yes. Do you easily. You could do so much with a Mafia gimmick. Why hasn't people done it before until him?
Fair enough. I think he'll do great. I love nothing but the future for Tony D'Angelo. I'm happy he's North American champion 100%. All right, now let's speaking of Chase U, poker player Duke Hudson. You don't know.
That's not a long-term gimmick. That's not.
It wasn't. But it was just. It was an okay. It was like it didn't last, obviously, but I don't know. I like this version of Duke Hudson more than I do now. I thought it was okay.
How do you walk up to Triple H and be like, right, my gimmick is I'm going to play poker. I'm not even a wrestler. I just sit down at the table and play poker.
All right. Next one. Obviously, that won't go good for the main roster, so that's a down. Anime schoolgirl Saray. Now, she's not in WWE anymore, but I really liked Saray. But her anime schoolgirl.
I remember this. No, I remember this. Like, because I obviously look at Twitter, like, I at least had up to date of these NXT 2.0, even though I don't watch this. No, they butchered Saray, to be honest. I don't know much about her. Never really seen her much ring skill. But I was like, what the fuck are you thinking?
Anime schoolgirl. You know how it's bad enough that there's some WWE fans that don't touch grass and hang out on Discord all day. Can you imagine the chat on the anime schoolgirl Saray? No, get that. No. Her super gimmick though, it was a bit basic and bland, kind of like Nikki ASH. It was kind of like that.
It wouldn't work.
The Japanese version of was it Japanese or Chinese? Oh no. Oh, I'm
canceled. Racist.
Oh no, I'm canceled. This is not even on purpose, guys. I'm so sorry.
AJ's racist.
No, that says you. You battle every black man in DBMO wrestling, and you squash them. That's worse. You're hypocrite. I can't say hypocrite because that's implying I'm racist. No. We're moving on. Enough. No, it won't work for the main roster. Get out. Get out. All right.
All right, move on. What's the next gimmick?
Move on quick.
Okay. What's the next gimmick?
The mathematician from Axiom, when Axiom was building up, aka formerly A-Kid retired recently, by the way. Sad to hear.
Sorry. This is like Sami Zayn and El Generico being two different people.
Oh, they're clearly two different people, obviously. I don't know why people say they're the same. They're clearly different. Like, there's no way they're the same person.
Anyway. Listen, I got to make a controversial take here. Quick note. Elias and Ezekiel are twins. They are not the same person.
Oh, clearly, it's obvious. You know what? Elias got released recently, but Ezekiel hasn't. We could be seeing a return of Ezekiel soon. I don't know. He might be the big star Carmelo faces. He might.
On jokes aside, I hated that idea so fucking much because Elias became the most bland baby face ever.
He's like the knockoff Ultimate Warrior. It was so bad, dude. It was so bad. But what do you think about Axiom? I think Axiom is doing good now with his gimmick.
Fraxium is better. It's more long term than a mathematician gimmick.
Yeah,
imagine Axiom. No, AJ. Imagine Axiom if he's a mathematician, goes to main roster, goes up to Roman. It's like, Roman, listen, 1 + 2 = 3. So that means I'm gonna free your ass and win the title.
That is hilarious. A superhero math guy. Let's talk about the infant girl Wendy Chu with her pajama gimmick.
Was that when she went to sleep?
That's funny. She's actually was my favorite NXT female. She's like easily in a conversation. She did a lot of great stuff with TNA. Obviously not with her sleepy gimmick, but with the creepy gimmick. I love the creepy gimmick a lot. But I think she was cool.
That works more than just that works more than just being like her entire gimmick is.
Yeah, pajama girl. Yeah, I liked it though. Her she had a lot of good ring gears. She had a lot of good moments too, like the Nights Out match. It was her versus I believe I'm trying to remember who was she facing that no DQ match. I gotta think.
Where's mine?
But it was one of my favorite matches.
I don't know.
Oh, speaking of Chase U, University class. Was it a boom or was it a doom? We'll talk about that in a moment. But
I like the idea. I like the idea. I just didn't get into it. You know what I mean? Because I get what they're going for.
For the main roster either.
All right, I don't know. I mean, let's split up. So I don't know what they're gonna do Andre Chase now.
So these were the strangest gimmicks. Only 2 of them would really work for the main roster. Let's be real. Yeah, that was really truly a bad era.
To be fair, I know this is main roster, but it's not as bad as when Karrion Kross went to Raw and became Shredder.
Oh my god, I remember that. Oh.
That would have never worked.
Now, what should WWE and TNA do next? Like, what matchups would you like to see from TNA wrestlers to WWE? NXT. Let's just do NXT just to shorten the field.
By this point, and it's not really a wrestler, they should do a crossover show. Like Forbidden Door and AEW New Japan get together, or like TNA New Japan level.
I will agree, yeah. Okay. I think a couple factions from TNA should go to NXT and invade. Either the Northern Armory, Josh Alexander with Sinner and Saint, or the System. Trust the System. Eddie Edwards.
No. Can I also make a point?
What?
Gone. Sorry.
Alicia Edwards.
Bring in the Northern. Yeah,
what?
I agree. Also, bring in the Northern Armory to reunite Josh Alexander and Ethan Page.
Oh my gosh, yes. Oh my gosh, yes. Dude. Oh yes. Yes, dude. The Northern Armory. I love.
It's called the Northern Armory. How's the Northern Armory?
Dude, no, that's a no-brainer. Ethan Page like, hey, I brought a couple friends to help me out here. Josh Alexander comes out with the Sinner and Saint. Dude, oh, give it to me, please. Give it.
Smart, bro.
I'm so obsessed with you, bro. Nah, but TNA and WWE has done, and NXT, we'll just say NXT, has done many great things, especially with Joe Hendry and Ethan Page. That's like my favorite feud of the year, 100%.
I believe in Joe Hendry.
Okay, I love that. Now, as far as single stars go, I think we
Steve
have.
Macklin.
Ooh, yes,
Because he has history in NXT. Steve
he
Macklin.
does. He does. I would love to see that, but I don't. I think Steve Macklin's above that right now. I think if anything, we should see a mid card like Laredo Kid or Kushida. Laredo Kid's cool. Bam, 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 bam. And we can see Laredo Kid and Axiom go at it. Yo, I would love that.
Kushida has a history in NXT as well. Because he was the Cruiserweight champ.
I miss Jacket Time. I thought they were a good team. They fumbled that.
Yeah, well, wait. We forgot one. Because I know it's NXT. But they should do this.
Okay.
AJ Styles, one night only, TNA.
Well, we gotta wait for a year for that one because AJ's out for a year, sadly. But AJ doesn't really like
Well, he can
aligning.
come in with crutches.
Because let's be real, AJ doesn't like aligning himself with TNA at all. Otherwise, they would have been through this. Because like AJ Styles, he turned down to be in the TNA Hall of Fame, which boggles my mind. Why?
Okay, hold on. He explained this because he said he would reject WWE Hall of Fame right now because he wants to go in a Hall of Fame when he's not active.
I mean, I guess, but like, Rhino, he's still active and he's in the Hall of Fame. Rey Mysterio.
Yeah, but it's different. Some people do, some people don't. You know what I mean?
Oh, I'm in my prime. You know what I mean? It's that. I don't know. I love AJ. I still love him to this day. Literally, his theme song is in my top 5 played songs.
Okay, no, because that theme song is not current. You gotta remember the new one they changed at WrestleMania.
You are, I am.
No, I'm talking about the new one, the one he turned heel with.
You know what's funny? It's just because it was from AJ Styles. That was actually that we're talking about the same one.
You don't want none. Dude,
Yeah,
one made by Death Rebel, the one that's tone deaf.
It's similar to the type of music I listen to. So obviously, like he would that was in the comment. It was like my 3rd top played song. I was surprised, but yeah, Jimmy Uso.
We forgot one more subject, and it's not to do with the TNA. What do we think about the fact that they turned DIY? What do we think about the fact they turned DIY heel and the fact that mostly Machine Gun's tag title reign is the shortest reign they ever had in the entire history of their career?
I was pissed off, dude. I never been more pissed in my life until the Friday. It just like, dude, I was so hyped for the Morrissey Machine Guns, but this only leads to more feuds going forward. So that I could appreciate.
My only thing is with the tag. My only thing with the tag title divisions is you have Raw where they're barely being defended and Finn Balor and JD McDonough keep winning. And then you have SmackDown where the title flip flops where no one has a tag title longer than a month or 2 months. What tag title reign do you want? NXT tag titles are better.
That is fair, but no, I was shocked to see Johnny Gargano turn heel. I thought Tommaso Ciampa was going to attack Johnny, but turns out that didn't happen.
I can't lie. From watching a lot of reactions, and to be fair, a lot of Twitter by that point, a lot of people saw it coming.
All right, we got 2 topics left. What was the best debut of WWE? We're just going to shorten it to WWE 2024. What was the best debut of WWE? In your opinion?
Jacob Fatu.
Okay. I'm trying to think here. You know what? He's the greatest wrestler of all time right now. Easily Tonga Loa. Yes, sir.
You did his bicep.
2024 is Tonga Loa. Yes,
actually, we had to count that out because that doesn't count. because he was Camacho in WWE.
Fair.
His return.
This is controversial. Would you count this? Joe Hendry making his WWE debut. Would you count that? I mean, obviously, the thing with Russo, but in ring, Joe Hendry.
Yeah, but we're talking about in ring. We're talking about in ring. We're not talking about a segment he appeared once.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, then. So definitely Joe Hendry, because
you can then you'd be saying there was a backstage segment during WrestleMania 40 where Jacob Fatu was seen behind Roman Reigns.
It's crazy. But no, Joe Hendry for me was my favorite debut. It's the one that pops in the head. The whole everything was great. You know, now if we're talking about permanent member of WWE, I'm still I can still gotta think about that. You know, I mean, there's so many good people.
Who's made the big? Let me ask you this then. This is why I chose Jacob Fatu. Who made the biggest impact in their debut? Who came in straight? 3 main eventers with one go and made himself the top guy in the bloodline, almost usurping Solo.
Dude, I can't think of one. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Exactly. Jacob Fatu came in, and I think in a few years he could be bigger than Roman.
He could. He has the athleticism for it. Yeah. Yeah, we'll go with that. One last topic before we end this special we got going on. Let's talk about wrestling as a whole, modern day. I mean, shoot, TNA made its comeback this year. WWE, this is one of the best years for WWE right now. Wrestling as a whole has been great. Let's not deny that.
Can we also count this, because I know it's a turn. The whole Uncle Howdy stuff, they like them coming in like this year's been crazy.
Oh yeah, their feud with the Final Testament, dude. I absolutely love it.
Yes. Also, can I just sorry? I know you want to like do last topic, but I am saying this now because I said this on YouTube. Karrion Kross has improved so fucking much. I love his devil in your shoulder character. I think he's starting to click somewhere. Because for a while I was like, he's just not clicking. He's losing all his feuds. I don't get what the direction is. Now I feel like he's found something that works.
Love that. I agree with you. I love that. Yeah, man. So we're going to wrap it up here. I got to. We're be here for a minute. Yeah, a lot of good stuff we talked about, guys. More to come. As far as our schedule goes,
Sorry.
Well, yeah, same. Beautiful title. Title. This is an Impact Championship. Yes, sir. Oh wait, hold up.
It's upside down.
Yeah. Wait. I gotta hold it up like a real champion here. Hold up. Let me hold it up like the correct way you hold a WWE championship or any championship. There we go.
That's not the correct way you hold it. This is the correct way you hold it.
Just funny, Tonga Loa did that. People hated him for it. Jey Uso did it. All of a sudden, it was okay. I don't want to hear it. Yeet on that. All right.
I'm gonna carry this. Like, remember when Roman used to carry titles like trash bags?
Jimmy's back. I forgot because last time we hadn't done the pod in so long. I forgot to be hyped because I was always like, Jimmy, come back. I miss you, guys. I screamed the day he came back.
Yeah.
Just to confirm, Jimmy.
I think the last thing we did was the Bad Blood. That was the last pod.
Right. Oh wait. We should do one honorable mention real quick before we wrap this up. Favorite pay-per-view of the year.
AJ, come on. WrestleMania 40, obviously. I was there. It was the greatest night of my life.
All right, fair enough. For me, it was Victory Road, obviously, because I was there in person, so I'm a little bit biased too. I'm gonna try not to be biased. I'm gonna go with the WWE one. Backlash France. Yes, all good matches.
But I feel like I'm gonna make this point. Backlash was good, but it's going to be more remembered for the crowd, not the matches.
No, all my favorite people showed up. No, that was for me.
No, I like the matches, but I feel like it's going to be more remembered for that crowd because that crowd was goated.
As Josh Alexander said, you can have a 5-star match, and it won't matter if the crowd's not cheering. So, yeah.
Yep.
All right. Well, that's a good note to end. Is there anything else you want to say before we wrap this up?
Well, by the next podcast, I'll be cruiserweight champion again. This guy will be the loser of the cruiserweights once more. Oh wait, loser of the jobber division, the Twitch Championship. Because once I grab the title, then it's elevated to World Championship status.
We're going to end it there, guys. I'm done. I'm done with this man. I'm done. You're nothing more than a Goldberg of the cruiserweights. You're a mockery of my division.
And you're nothing more. You're nothing more than the Marty Jannetty to my Shawn Michaels.
We never were a team. What are you talking about? Why are you tripping? We teamed once. Hey, technically, we're undefeated as a tag team. We could say that. We're still undefeated.
Yeah, we're pod partners.
We're going to end it there, guys. Much love. To be clear, just to be clear, guys, before we wrap this up, I love doing this podcast. I love having these conversations with you, man. Definitely would love to get back to it. We will. Yes, sir. But we might pick a different day. We don't know what day.
We're going to start doing more, I feel like. Go on.
We do need a certain day of the week where we could because Wednesday we did pretty good. I think we could still stick with Wednesday, but I have to see. It is the holidays. Holidays do be busy for your boy. But we're going to try our best to come up.
I'm going to also make a quick prediction. I'm going to make a quick prediction that this podcast is going to be 2 hours because we went on for a long time.
Well, this is a 2-hour comeback special. So,
yeah.
Obviously, it's going to be more short than this, guys. But hey. Yes, sir. New Year's resolution. It's going to be more podcast active weekly. Let's get it. And I'm going to keep y'all updated on my wrestling journey, too. Because coming soon, your boy will be touching on
my New Year's resolution will be to at least try to train wrestle once. At least once in my life.
Same. Let's do it. You know, who knows? I might even go to UK or we might go to US and we might do this. Duke it out. Also, favorite moment of the Okay, we're gonna end it there. Bye. No, I'm kidding. Much love. Peace out, guys. Deuces. Subscribe. Like and subscribe. Peace.